This is the Qlife Cityone Electric Bike, the step-over 26-inch model with the built-in removable battery. I've been riding it as a daily commuter and errand runner, and I want to share what stood out, what didn't, and who I think will get the most out of it. The Cityone sits in that budget-friendly e-bike space where the main goal is to get you moving with power, comfort, and simple controls. Key features that matter right away are the integrated 36-volt 7.8-hour battery, a rear hub motor that peaks at 750 watts, a 7-speed drivetrain, mechanical disc brakes, and a front suspension fork. There's some naming confusion out there because Cityone also has higher spec versions with a bigger battery and higher peak wattage. In my opinion, if you're considering this bike, make sure the listing matches what you want. 36 volts, 7.8 power, and peak 750 watts is the base setup I'm talking about here. The frame is carbon steel with a step-over design and it feels solid. It's not feather light, but it gives a sturdy, planted vibe that inspires confidence when you hit rough patches or carry a backpack and groceries. The integrated battery looks clean and modern. I like that it locks in place and pops out with a key for charging inside. The cement gray color has a low-key, commuter-friendly look that doesn't scream for attention, which I prefer when locking up outside. Ergonomics matter to me on longer rides. The adjustable seat makes it easy to dial in leg extension. The flat bar position is neutral and upright enough for city visibility. I'm 5'10", and the fit is comfortable for my posture. I've also had a taller friend try it and get a good fit after a quick seat tweak. The 26-inch by 2.1 tires feel wider than the skinny commuter tires I've ridden in the past, and that extra footprint adds stability on wet paint lines, gravelly shoulders, and uneven pavement. From my experience, the motor provides smooth, predictable power for stop-and-go city riding. Off the line, it's responsive without being jerky. The brand mentions speeds up to 26 miles per hour. The reality for me has been about 22-23 per hour on flat ground using throttle or higher pedal assist. That's still plenty quick for a city commute. On moderate hills, pedal assist levels 3 to 5 keep the cadence steady. On steeper grades, I still need to downshift and help the motor, which is normal for a hub-driven bike in this class. The controller gives you multiple ways to ride: pure throttle, 5 levels of pedal assist, classic pedaling with the motor off, and a walk assist to move the bike at low speed. I've mostly lived in pass 2-4 depending on traffic and how late I am to work. The throttle is great for quick merges or when you want to brake at the end of a long day. Range depends on how hard you lean on the motor, your weight, wind, and hills. The listing says up to 40 miles on pass 1. I ride mixed routes with a lot of starts and stops, and I use pass 2-3 with occasional throttle bursts. At around 180 pounds with a backpack, I've been getting roughly 18 to 23 miles per charge. On super gentle rides in pass 1, you can stretch it further, but I think most people will land close to what I'm seeing. I remove the battery to charge indoors, which is convenient if your parking spot doesn't have an outlet. The 7-speed trigger shifter is straightforward. Out of the box, my derailleur needed a minor tweak at the barrel adjuster to shift cleanly across the cassette. That's common with shipped bikes. The mechanical disc brakes needed a short break-in period before they felt their best. Stopping power is solid for city speeds. They're not hydraulic, so don't expect one-finger braking, but they're reliable and easy to service. I also went around with a multi-tool after my first few rides to recheck bolts and alignments. It's a simple habit that keeps things tight and quiet. The front suspension takes the edge off potholes and curb cuts. It's not made for jumps or technical trails, but for day-to-day road cracks and rough patches, it helps a lot. The motor noise is a gentle whir that fades into the background. The included headlight is enough to be seen at dusk. On darker routes, I added a brighter light to see farther. There's a rear reflector. I slapped on a powered taillight for extra visibility. One practical note: I try to avoid heavy rain rides. While I've had zero issues in light spray, I treat this as an e-bike that prefers dry conditions, and I wipe it down if I get caught out. That's how I handle most budget e-bikes to protect connectors and controls. The integrated look and removable battery hit a sweet spot. It's clean visually, it locks in, and it comes out fast for charging. The frame feels robust and confidence-inspiring. In my opinion, 26-inch by 2.1-inch tires are a great match for urban riders who want more grip and comfort without feeling sluggish. The power delivery is predictable, which makes it easy for new riders to get comfortable quickly. The display is simple to read, and the control pad is intuitive, so I never felt lost in menus. The fit range is generous, and the 350-pound max load rating is reassuring if you're a bigger rider or carrying gear. Assembly was painless. It arrived about 90% put together with tools, a charger, 2 keys, the headlight, and a manual. I took my time, trued the handlebar alignment, set the saddle height, adjusted the brakes, and was riding before my coffee got cold. That initial setup and a quick post-ride bolt check gave me a quiet, rattle-free ride. I've seen mixed comments online about quality control and support with some budget e-bikes, so I built a quick routine around this bike. Check fasteners, keep the chain clean, and avoid soaking conditions. Using that approach, mine has been dependable for daily commuting. It's perfect for riders who want straightforward controls, a comfortable stance, a realistic city range, and the convenience of a removable battery. I'd recommend this for commuters, students, and casual riders who want a dependable city companion at a reasonable price and don't mind basic maintenance. If you expect hydraulic brakes, extended range at high speeds, or you ride often in heavy rain, you might want to look at higher-tier models. Also, double-check the exact spec on any listing. The Cityone family has variants, and the bigger battery and higher peak motors are different bikes. Make sure the numbers match what you're paying for. The Qlife Cityone delivers good value where it counts. A sturdy frame, a clean integrated battery, usable power, and a comfortable ride on real streets with real bumps. From my experience, the speed and range claims make sense once you set expectations for mixed riding and city stops. In my opinion, the best part is how easy it is to live with day to day. Keep it maintained, keep it mostly dry, and it does its job well. If you're shopping for your first e-bike, or you want a simple, capable commuter without fancy extras, this checks a lot of boxes. I'd recommend this for anyone who wants solid, predictable performance and appreciates an integrated, low-key look. If you found this helpful, subscribe to the channel and drop your questions or your own Cityone experiences in the comments. Thank you for watching.